Today we're going to talk about, can I be my own registered agent for an LLC, corporation, or limited partnership that I'm forming? Now, first of all, right out of the gate, if you're going to form one of these entities, you should call a lawyer and you should not try to do this yourself. It isn't that it's not doable yourself. It's that doing it yourself presents ample opportunities to it up, and I don't want to see you guys do that because the cost to go back and fix it and make it right is often 5 times what you would have spent to do it right the first time. With that in mind, I'm going to roll the intro. We'll jump right into talking about whether you can be your own registered agent and whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. So before the jump, we talked about why you should probably call a lawyer to do this. If you're going to ignore that warning and go ahead, let's talk about registered agents. The reason that you have to designate a registered agent is if I want to go find you and sue you in the world, I go hire a process server. They dress up like a clown. They tell you you've won the lottery. They dress up like a hot girl, whatever it is, to get you to identify yourself. And then they say, surprise, you've been served, and they hand you some papers. That's process serving with regards to a natural person. Now, an LLC, a corporation, a limited partnership does not have a physical body where I can hire someone to go dress up like a clown or whatever and serve them with papers. As a result, it is a requirement for every state in the union. If you form a business entity, you're required to keep on file with the Secretary of State of the state in which your entity is organized a designation of registered agent. What does that mean? That means if I want to sue your LLC, I give papers to this person or this entity, and your LLC has been served, or your corporation or your limited partnership. You're required to keep that designation on file, and you're required to keep it updated. Let's talk about pros. Why might you want to be the registered agent for your entity? Number one, because it's cheaper. You can hire a registered agent. They're typically on the order of $100 a year. Not overly expensive, but there is an expense. You have to pay it every year. Number two, perhaps you don't trust anybody else to do the job correctly. Like I said, there are registered agents that you can hire. Usually they're very good, but it's not unheard of for them to mess up. So if you absolutely don't trust anyone else and you want to be the person, then you might list yourself as the registered agent. Now let's talk about cons. Why might you not want to be the registered agent for your entity? Reason number one, your name and address that you list on that registered agent form or on that certificate of formation is public record forever. Even if you change the registered agent in the future, the fact that you were the registered agent at address XYZ, that is public record forever for anyone who pulls that corporate paperwork. Meaning that your association with that company and your association with that address, if it was not public record before, it is now, and it's never going away. There's no way to delete it. Second reason that you might not want to be your own registered agent, and I alluded to this earlier, is that if you move and if you don't keep it updated and someone gives you service at the old address, that's good service and your company is in a lawsuit whether you know about it or not. So if you're going to be your own registered agent, it's very, very important to make sure that that address stays updated. The other thing, and this isn't really a separate reason, but if you've never been sued before, if you've never received service, it's not an overly fun process. So do you really want for the sheriff to come knock on your door and hand you papers at dinner in front of your kids and all that and say, hey, here's your service or process for a lawsuit? It's not the most enjoyable experience, even if you're accepting service on behalf of somebody else. So I hope this has been a useful discussion for you guys. I want to reiterate, it's probably not a great idea to do a formation on your own because there's just too many ways that you can it up. Call a lawyer. It's not that expensive. As always, if you're enjoying the content, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Take care.